Are on this thing?
Yeah.
It says off. Direct monitor.
Direct monitor doesn't need to be on. Go talk into your microphone so I can see if yours works.
Hi. Hi. Ho.
Oh, yeah, we're on.
Ooh, ha.
We're just starting it now.
Oh.
Yeah.
You
Glass.
said
Does this ice maker work?
No.
No? Okay.
I
Can
need
I
to go get ice.
can I have a cup and let's see, a cup and
I'll go get ice.
So do I just monologue by myself?
I guess so. Start it out.
Start it out. Dude, I like this so much. I want this to be like the set that because I can't use the garage. It's so fucking cold right now. Oh well. We need to not have music playing too.
We'll do a podcast fee.
Podcast? You could. I want to start.
You pay me $600.
I was So yeah, you're new to this. Just make sure you're in the mic. This is so comfortable. The garage. I wanted to hold off doing this with you though, because I wanted you to do it in the garage, and I was gonna try and do something like special and different, because this is just gonna be too fucking easy.
Why easy?
Just talking. This is easy for us. It's been just you and I for ever. Can I have the vodka? I don't need that. The Tito's is fine if that's okay.
I don't care.
I'm cracking the Crystal Head. That stuff was good though.
I know it was strong.
It was really good.
I don't drink vodka, but that shit was like. He said it's like citrusy, but I don't know the story behind it. I'd have to like actually look it up.
I don't know the full thing. I remember being really interested when he was talking about it. Sponsored by Tito's. I thought when I first started doing this, I'm like, I'm not gonna drink during all these. I think I've drank during majority of these.
How
They're fun.
Oh,
You're allowed to ask questions.
I know. I was like, in between what I was gonna say. In betwist. I can see. Look.
No. I know you can see yourself. I'm talking about for the microphone.
Oh.
I don't need another soft talker.
Should I project?
This is a lot of vodka.
Yeah. For noon after a party.
It's Super Bowl Sunday,
That's true.
which is a little the music needs to get turned off now.
Oh yeah. Well, now it's awkward.
We'll have it on.
I'm kidding.
It is weird. I wish I could have music in the background the whole time, but when you actually go back and listen to it, it just doesn't sound right.
It's like, yeah, you have to like add it in
Yeah, it makes.
if you wanted to.
Yeah. Well, no, I could have it in the back. I could have it. We could put it that all the way over there, and they wouldn't hear it, but we could hear it. Do you want to do that?
We could.
Can that be unplugged?
Yeah, I was just charging it.
If
This
it's
is
plenty
this is
charged, just
my demolition
throw it across the room.
radio.
Probably move the Tito's out from my face. This is a real poor start.
I'm gonna have to restart.
Oh, I'm just gonna.
Just edit it.
Yeah,
That's
I
the whole
guess.
point of the whole thing, right? You edit. We gotta think of something to talk about.
I'm pretty sure it'll just come. You want to talk about the ball sack warmer you thought I was wearing around my wrist?
We could.
No, my bad.
I can't just talk.
You can just talk.
I know.
You can just talk. I don't know. I am glad. I'm surprised you didn't back out.
I
from
almost
doing
did.
this. Did you really?
No. I will this morning because I was tired. I was like, "Fuck, I could just sleep."
Yeah.
But now I'm fine.
I was feeling that when you went up to the bathroom before we started this. I was just kind of like, I sat down for a second. I'm like, fuck, I'm a little tired. But this is gonna be a good pick me up.
Yeah.
That's better than start doing vodka. What'd you end up drinking? Is that just whiskey?
Red Stag.
Oh, you think mine's a problem? You're drinking straight whiskey.
No, there's Sprite. For color.
For a color. No, that's all I drank last night was the Crown and the Crystal Head.
I was proud of myself because normally I will slam like as much whiskey into my body as I can on a party. And
Well,
then
this
I
is your
regret
house
it.
now.
I know, but still, like.
Yeah, no, you will. You just.
I had more beer than I did whiskey yesterday because last weekend, it was me, Joss's dad, and Ed, because all the girls were in Florida for the weekend. And I don't even remember getting drunk. Like, I woke up and I was like, well, I remember falling asleep, and then I was like, yeah, I don't even feel anything. Like, I'm good. So I fall asleep. I wake up the next morning, and I think that I was absolutely shit-faced when I woke up. Like, more drunk than what I was when I went to bed.
You just, like, you're feeling, you recognize
well, like, it's like it built up while I was sleeping. And then when I woke up.
That's a different level of drunk.
It was like, oh, my God. We were sending it, but it was.
No, I think your biggest thing is,
ideal.
and you did it. We were in college, but when you sat down, that's when you knew you're donezo.
Oh yeah.
When you sit, you ain't moving.
Yep.
But
that's
I think
like
because
halftime before or Madison games.
Yeah,
it'd be like halftime. I'd be sitting there. I'd be like, yep,
we're done.
We're done. I'm done.
No, and I think because it is your house now, you were constantly moving around, and you know you do have a brand new puppy,
that's
so
true.
I don't think you're allowed. Yeah, he's gonna chew on everything.
I know.
It's just gonna cut out because I'm gonna be missing half the cords.
I should just have his bed set up on right here
and just let him. If he just slept, yeah, that'd be great. I just have a camera on him the whole time and just let.
He's sleeping right now. We call it the Puppy Podcast. The episode.
The episode is just him.
What episode number is this now?
You are number 4 for the new show.
Who are the other guests?
I had, when I ended Tending a Lisp, I did a 2-part, so it was the same people for the end and the beginning, so it was college friends. And then Toth. I don't think you know Toth. And then Jake Heilman.
His name's Toth?
His name's Michael Toth.
Oh. I was going to say.
And then Jake Heilman, and then I didn't do one last week, which kind of bummed me out. And then I had a guest cancel on me earlier this week.
So I'm a backup.
No. Well, yeah, but no. No, I had. She'll know I'm talking about her. She had a full-on panic attack when I asked her to do it. She
Her name's Shia?
Her name's Shia.
Shia Pet?
No, I asked her, I was like, do you want to do it? She goes, well, what are we doing? I'm like, well, it's a podcast. She goes, are we talking? I was like, no, we're just going to stare into the fucking camera for an hour and a half and do nothing. And then when it came the day, she's like, well, it's snowing. I don't think you want to come down here. I'm like, I'll risk it. And she's like, oh, can we do it Sunday? I get nervous when I have to public speak. I'm like, well, this isn't public speaking. This is just you and I talking. And is it going to change from now to Sunday? No. And I finally just I'm not going to beg you to do this.
Do I know the girl? Or is it someone
I think you've met her. I'm not going to say names, but yeah, no, she went to school with me too.
Oh, so she's Madison?
Madison, yeah. Most of the people have been Madison. I want to do.
Yeah, I went to Harvard, so I missed out on all that stuff, you know.
The Harvard of the Southeast Wisconsin.
Yeah.
WCTC, baby.
I did not go there. MATC.
You went to I thought you went to WCTC for.
Yeah, I did, but that shit doesn't count. That was
you did go there.
I did. No, I didn't go there. I went to UW Waukesha.
Oh.
Hell on earth.
I
couldn't find a place to sit down. Yeah. I was like actually trying to be a good student for once in my life, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do homework, you know.
Dude, I remember.
And then I go and I sit down. All right, I walk to the like places where there's like seating all over the fucking place. So I go there and I'm like, well, I'm gonna do some homework. So I walk around. Nope, those guys are playing Pokemon. Can't sit there. Keep going. Yep. Oh, there's a Yu-Gi-Oh table. Every single table in the entire school is covered in fucking Pokemon cards. And I'm like, yeah, this is nuts. This is a rager. After going to like Madison and everyone's partying, this is their version of partying there.
Wild Friday night.
Yeah.
So you guys want to do a double duel?
Yeah, you guys want to come in my mom's basement and we'll have soda and play Yu-Gi-Oh.
I got Mountain Dew and Doritos. Yeah. No, I remember
Doritos.
When you are a good student. You get your shit done, but more so than I did. But I remember when I would come back and over winter break and you'd show me like your homework you have, and you're like, because I asked what class you're in, and you're like, I'm in math, and that was like the name of the class. It was just math. And you're like, I have this. You had a workbook, like you were in 3rd grade.
Yeah.
And it was.
Yep.
Addition, subtraction, multiplication. Like I think the hardest thing you did was like long division.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was a joke. I remember you're like, I did 3 weeks worth of homework just because it took me 5 minutes.
Yeah. And then I just didn't have to worry about it. But now it's way different. Like, the school I have to go through now, we're doing, like, fucking... Like, NASA calls me when they have questions now on math. They're like, hey, we need to figure this out. And then they call me up, and then I help them out.
You got it, yeah. I mean, that math class at UW Waukesha really helped you for that.
No, it did. And yeah, no, doing fucking trig and shit now. And it's not fun.
It's still not even like that complex.
Yeah, but I know, but I'm just saying.
It's a step up from maths.
NASA does call me every once in a while, and they're like, hey, we need to figure this out. And
we want to get the rocket off the ground.
Yeah. So who do they call?
Not you.
No, that's who they call.
Maybe to weld it.
No, not even that. I built it, and I do all the...
I would try if you told me you welded
trajectory.
like part of the space shuttle. I would trust that. If you told me you were part of the calculations to get it off the ground, I would move to a different state.
Well,
who was the leading scientist on this? Chad Frey out of Franklin, Wisconsin.
Yeah, that's good.
Your dumbass grin.
My rap sheet. Yeah, he almost had an associate's degree, but then they tried to charge him for a gym class that was mandatory, so he dropped out of college and became a welder.
You actually just didn't want to do gym.
Yeah.
Gym was mandatory?
It was a $600 gym class. So I went up. I'm like, I'm not taking this fucking class. They're like, well,
In
you have
college?
to take it. Yeah, they said you have to take it in order to get your associate's degree.
Are you sure you just didn't sign up for high school again in Waukesha?
That's what it sounded like. But then I was like, okay, well, you can cancel all my classes because I'm fucking done. So I never went back, and
what was the old?
became
Wasn't
a
like
welder.
tuition there for 2 years? Like
$2,400.
for 2 years total?
No, it was probably for 2 years it was probably close to like $6 or $7 grand, I think, but I didn't pay it. My parents were nice enough to pay for my tuition for that, and then once I dropped out and did something different, then I paid for everything.
Yeah.
Which was fine.
It's amazing. $6 grand for 2 years of school.
That's how much your books cost in Madison.
That's what I paid in 4 years. I probably paid $6 grand in books. Actually, I stopped. My last 2 years, I stopped buying textbooks.
I don't buy now my work buys all my books.
Yeah.
Shit, which is cool.
But $6 grand, Jesus Christ. I mean, I paid $6 grand in fucking rent.
Well, you pay for places to sit and not have to fucking watch card games all day.
Yeah, I paid to party. That was Madison was $100,000 social experiment.
Yeah.
I mean,
But it's fun.
oh my God, it was so fun. I would do it again. I mean, if you asked me to go through college now again, I'd tell you to fuck off. But I go back to being 19, yeah. It's not even that we're old. I couldn't imagine doing college now all online.
Yeah. Fuck that. I feel old.
Josh's mom was describing what I forgot which one of the 1,000 Krieger girls are in college right now, but
Jillian. She's in Madison.
But describing how like all classes are, I would lose it if the 2 or 3 online classes I took in college. Well, I did like when that was like it's online, I don't have to go to class.
Yeah.
And now having to do all those, like, that was terrible.
They,
I
like, lock you
always
in your dorm,
procrastinated
too.
it. There's no like incentive to do anything because you're not in person. There's no pressure on you. It's just like, oh, it's there. Only if I turn my computer on.
Yeah. And she was saying that like, you have to get like mandatory tests, like COVID bullshit.
Really?
Yeah, you have to go and get tested to be on campus, and you have to like quarantine in your dorm. It's retarded.
I would have killed my roommate.
Like, you're allowed to leave at certain times of the day. Like, that's like fucking jail. I'm like, why would you even want to be there?
I wonder how that works because I'm like the bar I used to work at. I see them post like, oh, reserving tables. Like, if you go reserve a table at a bar for the Super Bowl, did they then afterwards like, oh, I can't go out for 2 weeks now? Also, how do they fucking know?
Yeah, I don't know.
They kicking that's tough.
Have you been exposed at all, or like had to go get a test?
No, I mean I've been exposed. I think my dad had it, and did you end up having it?
No. I had to go get tested though, and it was stupid. I did the test myself.
Really?
They handed me a swab and said, put it a ½ inch into your nose. And all these videos you're seeing online, people are like fucking
scratching
shoving
the
it
brain,
here
yeah.
and pulling it out their ass and going through the next one. And it's like, what the hell, a half inch? So then I'm like, whatever. Take the swab from the lady, and I'm like, doing this thing. She's like, oh, don't twist it. I'm like, thanks for telling me that at the beginning.
While I'm doing it, yeah.
So then I do it, and she's like, oh, a little bit deeper. And I'm like, yeah, I know, I've heard that before. And she didn't really catch on, but it was.
I mean, she is dealing with a pandemic. I don't think she's got time for jokes, but I think that's the perfect time for jokes.
I think there's always time for jokes.
Same. I mean, my life. This is a joke. This is what I'm doing.
Yeah. I mean, funerals those are usually the times where you're not supposed to, but.
Everyone's
gotta have. Yeah, it can't be like.
It can't be during the thing.
No. Well, it can be like, after the fact, like everyone's still there, like, but you're like, you walk up and it's just like
the whole thing's over and you're kind of just having a conversation and someone cracks a joke. Yeah.
Yeah. Not like when you're making the speech.
Yeah.
Like,
if you're
like an icebreaker, I guess. Maybe. Well, if you're making the speech, if it's a joke about the person and it's like your.
It also
son
depends
or
on
your
the
dad or
person who
whatever.
passed away.
Yeah.
You can't go like if it's a fun person. And, like, you started cracking jokes, but, like, you have to be a little teary-eyed if you're doing it while you're talking.
Yeah.
But if it's, like, someone's dad or mom that passed away.
God, he was a grumpy old bastard, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Like, you could say something like that.
Like, if someone's already bawling, it's like, yeah, you can't double down.
Yeah. Like, oh, quit crying. He wasn't even that nice.
Man, this guy fucking sucked.
Yeah, what a prick. Uh-oh.
Hmm.
Oh. Let's check her out.
Are we getting told to quiet down?
Yeah, in my own house.
In your own house?
Nope. It's a Snapchat. Smoked pulled pork barbecue nachos.
What's that?
Guy I work with bought a Traeger, the pellet grill.
Oh, yeah.
It's like a pellet smoker.
Yeah.
So he sends me all this like delicious food that he makes, and I'm like, God damn it, I want to buy one. And I looked at how much they are, and I was like, I'll buy one across the street because there's new Mission Barbecue.
Yeah.
Sponsored. New Mission Barbecue across the street.
That's
where I'll buy my $7 pork.
It's not the greatest barbecue there.
I've never been.
I've had it once. I
really like Dickies.
I don't know I think I've had. Oh, I got cups. The yellow cups.
Yeah.
I have those at my house. Yeah.
Me too. I have a ton of them. Josh was like, we were moving, and she was like, "Are you gonna throw those away?" I'm like,
No.
You'll be gone before the cups are gone.
It's amazing, like weird things you hang on to. In our house, my mom told me this a long time ago, but the silverware we've been using since I was a kid, my mom stole from the dining halls in Whitewater.
Really?
When she was in college. Yeah, I'm using college forks.
College forks. That's an expensive fork.
Mm-hmm.
You could sell it online.
And I once she said that, I looked at it, I'm like, I can tell exactly which ones came from a dining hall and were a part of a set.
Did you just hear him?
Uh-oh.
Oh, he's going outside. He probably woke up. Mom's letting him out.
I'd actually be a little nervous if he came down with everything around here.
I just realized that this is the first time that I've actually looked at the camera.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, you can look at it if you want.
I want to look at yours the whole time.
Yeah, I can't see what you look like just because of the way it's positioned, but I can see me. It's not a great look.
There's a glare on my face.
Yeah, no, it's really bright. We're going to have to figure something out if I'm going to be doing everything out of your basement from now. Just kidding.
You could if you wanted to.
I want to. I like the bar, man. It looks good. It looks good.
It was a pain in the neck.
I think I have very similar signs like this.
Jacqueline got me that one. My mom got me this one this year. That one's actually going to move to above the stairs, but I'm going to frame it out in like pallet wood so it looks.
These like tin like things. I have a bunch of those.
I got more right there. That's my favorite one's right there, but I fucked it up trying to get it off the wall in my apartment.
Jesus.
Well, I used
Surrender the booty.
Yeah.
Where'd that one go?
Where did it go?
Or where was it? Because obviously you said
it was in my apartment, and I accidentally sent 2 nails into 2 studs, and I fucking just rammed them in. So getting that sign off was...
That had been a bitch.
I almost took the drywall with me because they were patching all the drywall anyways.
Fuck that. Where in your apartment was that?
On the stairs.
I'm not observant when it comes
I
to
do
that
not
stuff.
miss that apartment.
You don't? It was a good... I mean, it was a good,
It was a cool apartment for being an apartment. But now that I'm here...
I was going to say, now that you have your own house, I wouldn't miss any apartment.
No.
Look at all the space you have now. I mean, this basement's bigger than your apartment was.
Yeah, it is. Not by a lot.
I forgot why I kind of just, like, started drinking that whiskey straight. It's too much orange juice and just, like, a sticky taste in your mouth. I fucking hate it.
I like orange juice, but I have to have like. It sounds weird, but I like breakfast sausage with my orange juice.
Breakfast food, like, yeah.
Normally it's the other way around.
Yeah.
But I'm like, yeah, I kind of need some fucking like cooked breakfast meat.
Yeah, I just like breakfast food and orange juice. It's a great combination.
I love dipping my breakfast sausage in syrup too. People think that's weird.
Bacon and syrup.
Mm.
Bacon's way
You
better.
ever seen candied bacon?
Yeah.
I saw a TikTok the other day on that. And I don't watch TikToks. I just saw it. It just happened to come up.
You're obsessed with it.
Mm-mm.
You were talking about TikTok the other... Dude,
You know what? TikTok it's like the new Vine.
it is Vine. And then when TikTok's gone, something will replace TikTok.
Exactly.
TikTok, it's just right now, it's just an app for short videos. That's it. That's
Yeah.
all.
Well,
What's the next app that's going to host all of them? Because
Yeah.
eventually when TikTok's gone, all the Viners went to YouTube. All the TikTokers
Well,
are
there
going
we
to
go.
to YouTube.
We should start fucking planning it.
The new app?
Yeah.
What do you want to call it? Knock Knock? Knick Knack?
Tic-tac.
TikTok?
No, what do we call it? 30-second video. That's long for an app.
I mean, I don't have a TikTok, but I have an Instagram Explore page, which is just TikToks.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Yeah. That's
I
where
just,
I
like,
see all mine.
I just refuse to download TikTok because I know then I'll just like
Download it.
then I'll be obsessed with like
We?
I'd rather just scroll Instagram because I already have it
Yeah.
than like create another wound.
We would
And-
literally sit upstairs and we'd be like, all right, we're going to watch this movie. And it'd be like 8 o'clock at night. You just eat dinner or whatever. We'd go up. Oh, shit.
Getting
No.
tired?
No. Yeah. But we would go...
Getting tired? No. Yeah. Who's we, by the way?
Me and Joss.
Okay. I was like, I don't remember doing this.
So we would go upstairs and then she'd be like, all right, let's watch just like 5 minutes of TikToks. I'm like, all right, fuck it. So I was sitting there on my phone. I'm like, it's definitely been longer than 5 minutes.
5 minute. You like said a timer.
But I am too scared to look at the clock. So then about the next time I look up away from my phone, I look over at her and she's smiling, doing the like, laughing, scrolling. I look at the clock. It's about 10 o'clock at night. 2 hours
of
just gone.
It goes.
But hey, it was good content. There was a lot of good shit on that day.
that day. I see. For me, is like I know I'll end up doing that scrolling. I just
Yeah.
The days I do it the most is if we do, like we had the party last night, or depending on how much we drink during the Super Bowl, like tomorrow or like a Sunday when I get home and I'm just like sitting on my phone, like I'm gonna do this before I shower. And next thing you know, it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm like, I should probably shower. I'm like, I'll give me like 5 more minutes. I'm like, I should eat. And it's like it's alarming how much time you can spend on it.
Yeah.
Because it's so, but me, I do like the Facebook videos and I like longer videos,
Yeah.
and which is weird. That's the only reason I use Facebook.
I always watch that judge.
The judge?
You ever seen that one? Like the cool judge, the old dude?
Oh yeah, like out
something
of
in
New Jersey
Providence or
court.
whatever?
Yeah, Providence. Yeah.
Yeah, and he's his are always cool to watch.
Those are like they're kind of slow.
Yeah.
I've watched
but you
a
know
few
there's
of
gonna
them,
be
yeah.
a good ending.
Yeah, usually I haven't seen one where he just ripped.
He's like,
that'd
yeah,
be
you're
a
fucked.
great twist. Just
Wouldn't
like,
that be so?
just like out of nowhere, he's like, "Fuck you, you little bitch."
Yeah, he's just. Well,
You
know,
run one more
we get all
goddamn
these
red light.
We get all these little envelopes in to help people and bless their day, and he'd be like, "And you're not fucking getting one." He's like, "You're fucked." That'd be awesome.
You know what? Double the fine.
Yeah.
Jail time.
Yeah, I changed your fine from $13 now to $300.
13 to 1300.
Oof.
What's this? Is this the lights to here or
Yeah.
underneath the?
Oh, up top. Why do I keep yawning now? They're contagious.
Yeah, I was almost did. I kind of want to fight it. I don't
Stop.
want
Your eyes are gonna pop out of your head.
to. What color is it out right now?
Damn it,
Blue.
We should have drank out of cool glasses.
Ooh, I like that blue way better.
We should have drank out of cool glasses.
I mean, we can change. Dibs.
It says Oktoberfest 1998.
So
was
you
too-
want to drink out of Steins? Do you want to switch glasses real quick?
That's loud. No.
Why don't we use those giant mugs? It says extra. Is that a Corona extra one?
Yeah.
Or is that too soon?
The handle is a parrot.
Oh, dibs.
Fuck you, Michael. Fuck
you. Fuck you. Welcome to the podcast. Yeah, I'm not gonna use that. If you could see the inside of this, there is some black sludge.
I haven't done dishes in a while.
What the fuck is in there?
I don't know. These are from my parents.
It looks like the parrot threw up inside the mug.
This one, look at. It's the fucking Budweiser horses, the Clydesdales.
They should have a horse that's the handle, like the parrot.
Well, that'd be gay. The Rains. It's a rain. That's what it is.
It's a rain?
It says, this is the Collector's Series. That is fancy.
I actually saw the Clydesdales when we went down to New Orleans my freshman year in college for our lacrosse trip. They had the stables down there. It was super cool.
We should each just take one shot.
Okay.
Okay, you go first.
Let me see this. Did your parents go to like a spring break store to attitude adjustment? Attitude adjustment? This is like a mental adjustment. Mr. Krieger, I think, had one of these last night. He's feeling himself.
Quite a few.
Dancing with his water, playing Thunderstruck. I was surprised that they were actually willing to play that.
He's gonna listen to this for the first episode ever.
He's like, "Oh, come on!" I told him he could do the show if he wanted to.
He said that he'll do one of them with you.
I'm gonna make tinfoil hats though, and I'm gonna have him put it on. Like, give me every conspiracy you have.
He knows some crazy shit. Like, well, he'll tell you something and you'll like think about it twice, and you're like, "Holy fuck!" Like that makes sense. And then you're like, your head just starts spinning. Your world's like upside down.
If he says it with confidence, you could say the craziest shit with confidence. You'd be like, I kind of buy it.
Well, I'll tell you this, and a lot of people think it's fucking crazy, but he 100% believes in Sasquatches.
Oh yeah, I heard about that last night. Cause I asked like, what's the number one thing that he listens to or believes in, and they're like, Josh's like, oh, Bigfoot or whatever.
But you know what?
But like, I thought like she was like Bigfoot was just like the start. It was like a quick, easy one.
Yeah.
But then she like doubled down. It's like, no, he listens to like Bigfoot podcasts, I think.
Yeah,
like,
I've listened to him, and that I'm just saying, but those fuckers got me convinced because it all makes sense. I saw a video the other day too
of a man in a gorilla suit running through the woods.
No, this had to be an 8-foot gorilla.
This was Yeti.
Yeah, not white though.
Where's the video? Can I see the video?
I can't remember. I'd have to find it.
Was it a TikTok video that
you? It's on Facebook.
Okay, so it's in my domain.
It was in your area.
My neck of the woods.
Yeah. Ooh, nice.
See what I did there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but guess what? In my neck of the woods, I still haven't seen that Bigfoot. Only you have, and you coincidentally can't find the video.
But he might have seen you.
I hope not.
Dun, dun, dun.
It's not a mountain lion.
Does Michael shit in the woods? Just ask the Sasquatch. He'll know.
The world may never know. Have you ever shit in the woods? Yeah. Sorry.
We are not talking about this on a podcast.
Oh, come on.
Good old deer camp. Should I talk about it?
Cut the turd.
Oh, no.
You make it sound like I was there, but I wasn't part of the process.
Luckily, I had a butter knife in my back pocket where I could just see you.
Like a little schmear.
You did that. Or no, your dad did.
My dad did,
Your dad did over there. But every year it's the same story. Don't lift up that rock.
Don't lift up that. There's a pair of your boxers in Thorpe, Wisconsin.
I did not shit my pants, but I shit in my pants. If that's the best way to explain it.
Yeah, so basically.
I'm gonna need more ice. I'm gonna need more ice if we're talking about my poop story.
We should I can tell it kinda, but basically we have this silo area at our hunting property, and
how cold it
was it freezing that?
Fuck yeah.
But we have this silo, and it's like old kind of like barn area. It's got a bunch of pipes in it. And basically, if anyone needs to go to the bathroom, we just tell them to squat over that or just lean your ass over the side and just go. And Chad did. And the thing is, like, if you lean too far, you're going to fall back, and then you're going to land in your shit. And you're going to fall, like 6 feet to the ground. So, like, you're kind of squatting to get it to dump over. And then when the turd cut, when it broke off, when it left the asshole, it didn't shoot out like he wanted it to. It kind of just like a flaccid penis just down and landed right in his boxer shorts.
Well, it landed inside of my hunting bibs,
Yeah.
which had my jeans, my sweatpants, all that stuff. But it landed like perfectly inside of my boxers. So this was the worst part. I still have my boots on. It's
So, yeah,
freezing
you gotta
cold. It's snowy. I had to take my boot. I had to take every single layer off.
I remember
I'm
you being
basically
gone
naked.
for a while.
I'm
and,
basically naked in the woods.
You're like 30 yards from the truck.
And it's like probably 7 degrees outside.
You should have just brought more ice down in that bucket.
I know. Why do you need more now?
No, I'll be all right.
Can you hear me the red stag?
I can't, yeah.
Oh, man.
What do you mean, oh, man?
It's early for this, but I don't even care.
Yeah, do you?
Super
Yeah,
Bowl
you don't care.
Sunday.
It's such a shame.
Well, I think
This is like...
I drank one of those liquid IVs this morning, and it was like the best thing ever. I've never had
those
one
work.
before. Yeah. They
I
say
don't really-
3 times.
I don't really get that hungover, though, so...
I do. I get...
That's because your insides are so fucked up. Dude, I left for... I left for 45 minutes to an hour. And I come back, and you're like, dude, I've shit 4 times already. I'm like once every 10 minutes you go.
No. That's just after. Post drink, post Thanksgiving dinner, birthday, cake, all that shit. And I didn't go last night.
But 4 times in an hour. That's...
It's pretty healthy.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. It's good for you.
Sprite for the color. We need to get a sponsor here that has...
Charmin?
Yeah, Charmin might sponsor this
Since
one.
this is a poop podcast all of a sudden.
Charmin, send Chad some toilet paper, please.
I'm not down. I mean, I'm down for it.
Just shoot me an email.
Just don't send me one ply.
Shoot me an email. I'll make sure he gets it.
Yeah.
That'd actually be funny as shit.
At work,
Literally shit.
the Porta Johns, those suckers are... You know, this place I'm at now, they really clean them. They clean them every single day.
The bathrooms?
But the
Aren't
worst
the bathrooms supposed to be cleaned every day?
not the Porta Johns.
Oh, the Porta Johns. I thought you were talking about like a legit bathroom facility.
There's no bathrooms. It's all Porta Johns, so it's outside, so it's cold.
Oh, that sucks, especially now.
Yeah, and it sucks because
I'd be holding in every shit.
the worst part is me too. But the worst part is that if you have to go, everyone calls it getting bit by the blue monster. Because they clean them every day, there's no padding for it to drop. So when it drops,
It
that
just
length
splash,
and you get bit by the blue monster.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's all clean stuff in there, kind of.
Not really.
Not really. No, that was a poor. No, there's nothing clean in there.
There's no way.
Well, you don't know if there's like piss in there. You gotta like maybe it's a waste with the toilet paper, but just like throw some toilet paper down there.
I'll take a whole goddamn roll and do it.
Just like
I don't care. It's one ply. You can see your hand through it. You shouldn't touch your ass with it.
Yeah, if I gotta roll like, if I'm doing 10 rolls around the hand,
and
for
you can
one,
still
and
see
you're
through
still
it.
like, this doesn't feel right.
Yeah.
You know it rips. You ever wipe, and it rips, and you're like, is there stuff stuck in my asshole now? Toilet paper. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
Or you just kind of like, there was more toilet paper there.
Yeah.
And it didn't come off.
Or you can kind of feel it.
You're just like, oh, shit. And now you're like, do I got to dig?
I don't dig. I'm not a
Fuck no.
digger.
Fuck.
I do not go for any...
No penetration?
Nothing touches that area. That is a exit only.
Oh, I hope so. Oh, it's only been 30 minutes.
It feels like way longer.
Does it really? It does feel longer.
Because we're having so much fun.
So,
Actually...
Wouldn't it be the exact opposite?
Yeah.
It'd be the exact opposite.
That would be... We are
fun?
miserable right now. I'm kind of hungry.
I'm
Maybe
so
I can
glad
get
I
Josh to
got...
bring us some turkey.
I'd be down. That'd be
She
cool.
made my lunch already.
How awesome would that be if that was part of the show? We just have
just sitting
someone
here.
brings us food and drinks the whole time.
Or should I just eat it in the mic? Be like...
My mom hated that when I would chew candy. She's like, listen, I'm done listening to you guys eat fucking candy.
What about those little buttons?
Go open them.
Are they good?
Have you ever had dot candy? Or not dot, like the
Yeah,
paper
when the
candy?
paper gets stuck on the back and you're eating like...
Yeah,
a
that's
sheet
what
of
it is,
paper.
just on steroids. Go get them. Open them up.
I'll try some.
Yeah, why not? This is also why I think your insides are fucked up, is what you put inside of you is not always the greatest.
What, whiskey and candy for breakfast ain't good? Where the fuck is it?
It's in that container over there. Yeah, I've had that. That's been in that box for months.
Yep. No thanks.
What do you mean?
They're all broken up.
Go, let me get
It's
it.
been in there for months. You just said whatever I put in it. This is why I get sick.
It's candy. It's before it was in my thing for.
I saw this in your garage before we went deer hunting.
Yeah. Months. But before we.
Look at the lemon ones. Look at they're all fucking. Poop.
Yeah, but look at all the ones that are good.
I know, but they look chalky. Or is it just the?
It's just sugar.
Oh. I don't know. I'll try some.
Yeah, I know you will. You'll eat anything. Would you like a red, an orange, a yellow, a blue? You're getting red because it's right
One
there.
of each. Oh, it didn't crack.
Here's orange. What do you think? Mom, we're finally trying your
I wish they
candy.
were hard. They're a lot softer than I had thought of.
They're
Try
airy.
one. Yeah.
And here's your blue. I'll try
Orange one was not good.
the orange. They have different flavors.
Yeah.
Oh, there is a little bit of a. I'm not a huge fan of that. At all, but we're gonna
My
try.
mouth is really dry now.
Yeah.
It took everything out of me.
Okay.
It's like eating sidewalk chalk.
Flavored sidewalk chalk.
That's what it is. In a little candy form.
But listen, you give this to a kid.
Why did I eat that? Oh my god.
The blue, not good.
Try the blue one.
I'm going to.
That's terrible.
The yellow might be my favorite so far. The orange kind of tastes like.
Ass.
Yeah.
Just wait.
No,
It gets worse.
The orange.
This is the gooch
do you know
of
the
the
orange
buttons.
scented like pledge, like lemon
Yeah,
pledge?
yep.
That's what it tasted like. Oh, it tastes like how it smells.
You realize what you just said?
It tastes like how it smells.
They have an orange pledge and a lemon pledge.
I know. But
You think the orange one tastes like lemon pledge?
the orange one tastes like the orange pledge smells like. That was a mouthful.
Did you try the blue one yet?
Yeah. The blue one. You know what the blue one tastes like? Have you ever had a snow cone? And then if you ate the paper thing it came in.
I tried not to eat paper as a kid.
It tastes like paper. It tastes like the paper it came on.
No.
Yeah, we're not. You can have those.
Wrong. I don't want
You can
them.
keep them. You can also take your shot glass. Let's fill the shot glass up with those.
No.
Why not?
Because this is cool. Oh, Jesus. I didn't realize that this was...
How many shots is that?
I don't know. Look, it says interns, traffic, the press, taxes, the deficit, lobbyists, Democrats, Republicans. Why is Republicans at the top? Let's not get political. Just wondering.
Yeah, let's not.
Because you would think that you would have to have more to, like...
Let me see it.
Maybe they have the worst attitudes, which would make sense, because that would be me.
Yeah, no, you do have a bad attitude most of the time.
Yeah, but that's good for you.
Problems. Yeah, I mean, it was definitely someone when they made this, like, all right, who's going on top, Republicans or Democrats?
Yeah. What the fuck is a lobbyist? I didn't go to Madison. They didn't teach me that at Harvard.
Traffic or interns?
Interns.
Who decided the press taxes? I mean, all right, put different levels on here. What would be your own levels of anger?
See where the top of the rim is?
Yeah.
Right about up to there.
No, I'm talking like if this was what would you put here instead of interns?
Oh,
Like
like just for one
girlfriend.
shot.
Married. I don't know. Yeah. What's
Puppy.
one? Puppy.
Chewing puppy.
Chewing. Yeah, you would be like puppy.
And I would make him drink it.
Probably call. Dude, your dog on booze.
Well, his teeth, they,
They're coming in.
yeah. Well, he's losing his puppy teeth, which is like a thing. And
Yeah.
it's supposed to like bother them like crazy, I guess, which I understand.
Doesn't seem like it. He's still biting the shit out of me.
I know, but that's because his teeth are bothered. Because he chews on me all day long. He got me fucking good yesterday. Look at that.
In your hand?
Yeah. Little.
Speaking of teeth, I get my wisdom teeth out tomorrow. Or 2 of them. I had one protrude out of the right side of my mouth. Or it was growing in sideways, and it went into my cheek. And it created this crater. And I ended up it hurt so bad, I went to an emergency dentist, and he pulled it out for me. And I was like, oh. And then he looked at me and goes, you probably don't need to get the rest of your wisdom teeth out. Because they have such a low impact rate that they're not going to move your teeth around. And then I still had the appointment with my orthopedic surgeon. And he's like, yeah, you should still get them out. But we're only going to take 2 of the 3 out because one's in the nerve. So I will still have a wisdom tooth after 2 different procedures to get them out. And I'm not looking forward to it. I don't want to get past, like, they give you the options to pass. Did you pass out when you got yours out? Or did you just take the gas?
No, I was completely remember?
Oh, I
I
remember.
didn't wake up until I was at my house and I had a popcorn bowl on my head.
Yeah, I
And
remember.
you and Jared were sitting next to me taking pictures.
Yeah, we were about to go to. Him and I were gonna go to DC, and then we're like, we're gonna stop by and say hi to you. And the video of your mom changing your gauze. You go, did you eat Cheetos?
And then she starts laughing. She's like,
Cheesy
I
gauze.
just had some.
But yeah, I remember getting back from that trip, and you're like, I think you didn't even know Jared and I visited you for 2 hours.
Mm. Well, dude, they had me so fucked up. Like, every 4 hours, I had to take 2 of those, like, whatever, hydrocodones. 2. So I would wake up. I'd be like, oh, my mouth hurts. I'd take 2 of those fuckers. I'd be asleep in 10 minutes. I'd wake up. Oh, it's been 4 hours. I'd take 2 more. I slept the whole day.
The fact that you put the bowl on your head, 4 pictures. Like we told you, we're going to take pictures of you. And you're like, don't take pictures of me. And you still put it on your head. I don't want to. My brother, when he got his out, my middle brother, he came out. I was like expecting him to be loopy. I was like waiting for him to get home. And he's like, yeah, I'm fine. So I'm kind of hoping I'm there. Like, didn't phase
It probably
him.
affects people differently. You're not going all the way under, though, are you?
No. So, and they're like, yeah, we're going to give you gas. So you basically, obviously you're going to feel no pain. And then you're also not going to have a care in the world.
Yeah.
And then, which amazes me because like, yeah, you'll be able to drive yourself home. Like, I fucking doubt it.
Yeah.
So,
laughing gas you can, because
yeah.
I used to, when I was younger, so laughing gas is fun as fuck because you would feel them like pushing on your teeth, but you'd feel it like in your toes and shit. It's weird. But you're like, your whole body goes numb. And my old dentist, the covers on the lights were clouds. So you'd be laying there and you just feel like you're doing backflips the entire time, and they're like jamming shit into your mouth, but you feel it in your toes. So added to you doing backflips. And then it was like the drill that they use.
Yeah.
That would like echo. Like you would hear it, like it sounded like an alarm. Because it'd be like,
Yeah, I'm
like, holy shit.
I don't like that. Like, you can feel
maybe
the pressure.
they might have given me too much.
Maybe.
But that's why I kept going back. I'm like, Mom, I'm scared. Because I used to pass out when I got shots.
Yeah.
So that was my perfect excuse. Mom, I need the laughing gas because I'll pass out and they won't be able to operate on my face.
Mm-hmm.
So then, I used to always get the laughing gas. Now I gotta pay for it myself. I do all my own dental work.
Yeah, I don't like. I've had 2 teeth pulled. One when I was younger, I was starting to grow a shark tooth, and like the one was like growing above it, and so the baby tooth just wasn't.
Yeah.
It was growing so weird that it wasn't pushing the baby tooth out. So they pulled the baby tooth, and they'll numb. They numb your gum or they give you the shot, but like feeling the pressure and like hearing the crack or like and not have like that one was just like being numb and you didn't not having the gas to like not care what's happening.
Yeah.
But hearing that, I'm like, that doesn't sound right. And I think like a humanly instinct, you're like, no, this is fucked up.
You should totally put a yawn counter on this video.
Why did I just yawn?
No, I did again. I've done it twice.
Oh fuck! No, we can't.
It's coming.
I could put a yawn counter on. Where are we at?
God damn it.
What? You're eating more of these.
I don't want them, but they're here.
Text Joss. See if she'll bring turkey down.
It's a good idea.
I mean,
She would too.
You're looking at me like.
She would.
Then do it. Let's see if it happens. She can be on the show.
No, she's probably showering.
You know, she's doing the face mask thing.
Yeah.
Even better. She can show up with a face mask on.
We just die laughing.
Is it like guacamole or mud?
No, it's literally like clear.
It's the clear
You
skin
can't even
one.
tell. And then all of a sudden you look at her and she just looks like she was skydiving for 7 days straight.
After it or
Like-
with it on?
No, with it on.
How long do
It
you?
literally tightens your whole face. I put it on my nose one day just because she was like, just try it. And I'm like, fuck it. So I tried it. Put it on my nose. And all of a sudden I'm like walking around I'm like, what the fuck? Like, this shit is crazy. It's like it's like, you know, like when you would take tape and like tape your forehead.
Yeah.
And that's what it felt like.
I do like the idea that her mom gives. We just put one of those on and do one of these again. Just like watch our faces gradually just
Crunch. But as you talk, it pulls. Like, you
So it's
can't
constantly
talk.
like,
It'll be like crunching and like pulling. The peel thing, though, is pretty nuts.
That's all. That's so.
And it smells so good.
What does it smell like?
Like orange something, but it's great.
Like orange dot candy?
No, not even close.
Yeah. Why'd you go back and eat more?
Because I have no self-control. The red ones aren't bad. And
The yellow's the best.
you know what? I need to try another yellow one. But I can't believe that people created this and made this into a fucking candy.
Clearly, it's popular. It's been around for a long time.
Yeah, but these ones suck.
Who willingly goes out and bought? I mean, I have one of these, so someone bought it, but these are still being mass produced. Who's buying these in bulk?
You.
No.
Your mom?
I did like those. I did like those when I was a kid. Is the paper candy?
I really miss those
That has
the wafers. Necco.
Oh, I mean, they still make those, don't
I
they?
haven't had them in a long time. I don't know. I haven't had them in a long time.
I miss the Wonder Balls.
See, I'm not a chocolate guy, but I did like the shit on the inside.
Yeah, that's
Or
all I wanted was the stuff on the inside.
It was that. That reminds me of those chocolate oranges.
What?
You never had those?
No.
It comes in an orange box. It's wrapped in orange tinfoil, and you literally would have to take the chocolate ball that was sliced like an orange and hit it on the counter, and it would open up, and then be like slices of chocolate that looked like oranges, and it tasted just like an orange, but it was chocolate. It was so good.
All right, I gotta look that up. Chocolate orange?
Yeah, you should order one. But then, have you tried the chili chocolate from like you can get it at like fucking Walgreens? Lindor, I think, makes it or whatever. It's got chili powder in it.
Is it this thing?
Yeah,
Terry's chocolate orange.
Terry.
So you can get on Amazon, 2 colors. Oh, premium pack or
I can't believe you never had one before.
I've never even seen this before.
Ugh. So I type in chocolate orange ball. This is one of the things. It says milk chocolate orange peel strips.
What?
Tell me that doesn't look like dog shit.
It looks like it looks like a dog. It
It
kind of looks
really
like a
looks
chocolate covered banana.
That's $15.
for
Wow, the chocolate ball is expensive too.
what's the matter with the
You never had one. That's nuts.
I've
I
never
grew
even
up
seen
on
those.
those when I was younger.
Is that an
mom
Indiana
used-
thing?
Maybe.
Yeah,
What
I've never
else-
seen
What
those.
else is that? The Wonder Ball. That. What's the other old candy that I used to always love?
I loved the
Oh, Neckos. That was the one I said.
the push pops. Remember where you
Oh,
stick your finger
yeah.
in it and like the sucker comes out?
Yeah.
And then or the juicy drop pops.
I never had one of those.
Juicy drop pops, really?
Never had
Where it
one.
had like the juice
I was a
on
Fun
it.
Dip guy.
Yeah, really? I was hit or miss on Fun
I just
Dip.
ate the stick. And then the dip, I would do a couple, and I'm like, this is too much work.
I mean,
I'd slam the
candy. It's
stick.
a crazy thing that we're even allowed to have that. Can you imagine? Like, here's a sugar stick. Suck on it,
Dip
and then
that
dip
into
it
more
into the
sugar.
sugar.
It is nuts to think about it.
I mean, that's disgusting.
Do you eat a lot of ice cream?
Do I know? I eat very well during the like weeks. And
Yeah, me too. I'm mostly just,
you make fun of me for it though. Like if you call me
I
or
don't make
whatever,
fun
and I
of you
say I
for
get
it.
food, like what are you? I'm at the grocery store.
Well,
Like what are you
yeah.
doing? Buying kale? I'm like, well, it's in the bag.
Yeah, because kale's fucking for horses. You can eat healthy and skip kale.
Yeah, I don't really eat a
My
lot
mom
of
used
kale.
to make kale chips.
Kale chips are good.
And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
Kale chips are good.
So are potato chips. So you eat those. If you're going to have a fucking chip, you might as well do it the right way. That's the way I look at it.
Well, I don't do it as like I don't make
Like a
kale
treat.
chips, but
My parents
no.
are doing that no carb thing.
No carb keto.
Ed's lost 15 pounds so far.
That's good.
Yeah. But they're not, no carbs except for like their cheat days, which are like today and
Yesterday, the
basically
weekends.
this
Yeah,
weekend.
yeah.
But they, like if they're not doing stuff on the weekends, then they're not.
I can
Worried
tell though.
about that.
I can tell though. Now that I've eaten healthy enough for a long time.
Another one.
What are we at? Am I boring you?
Mm.
But no, you eat healthy long enough, and then you have a
Sunday.
day where it's shit. Like usually Sundays, I don't give a shit what I eat. I can tell the next day that I'm like I did not
Really?
put anything good in my body. Like I almost feel like you. Like my stomach fucking sucks.
Well, I eat.
It's
Ever
probably because I
since-
overdo it though.
Ever since I moved in with Josh, I eat way better than I have in the past 2 years because
Is it
at my
actually? It's like
apartment-
actually made food. It's not stuff out of the freezer. It's
Yeah.
not. Yeah.
Well, and we're eating a lot more deer meat because
Yeah.
she likes it, so I
Yeah.
cook it all the time because I'm like, fuck, if she's gonna eat it too, this is the best thing ever. Because
Yeah.
normally it would be like, you unfreeze this huge ass thing,
Yeah.
I can't eat it all myself, and then it just,
You end up giving it away.
and I don't like microwaving deer.
No, it's a bad smell.
Yes, and because the smell reminds me of when you're opening the bitch up.
Yeah.
And it's like, hey,
When you're cooking it, right in the beginning, it's like
Yeah.
this is not an appealing smell at all.
I have the way to cook it and the fucking recipe like down. My mom never would ever try venison. So I had Ed come over. Ed came here for his birthday. And I cooked dinner and Ed wanted venison, so I made venison. I'm like, "Mom, I was going to make chicken, but I ran out of time, so you're kind of fucked." And she was like, "Well, I'll at least try it." She tries it, she takes a bite, she looks off and she goes, "Wow. Wow." Like she's like, I'm trying to taste the gaminess and I can't.
Yeah.
And I don't marinate it, nothing.
What is it with venison though that so many people are like I won't try it. Like I won't eat it
Because my mom's reason is she said deer are too pretty. Cows are fucking pretty. You eat cows every day.
Jesus.
Well, and part of it, I'll take the
I could
blame
probably
on.
show
I'll
you-
take the blame on some of it because the first time that I ever shot a deer, I went home and I told my mom the entire story, and I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah. And I took a knife and I cut its fucking throat, and then I bled it out, and then I ripped all the guts out of it. It was awesome. And she's like,
Yeah.
my mom's sitting there like,
I don't want to eat it.
my
Yeah.
son's a murderer, pretty much.
Yeah, I get it.
She
And-
called me a killer for like 2 weeks.
Really?
Yeah.
I think I remember.
And I think
this,
I
yeah.
liked that, and that's why now I just
Now you got a bunch of dead things hanging on your wall here.
yeah, but that's good.
That would have been cool if we got the deer in the background or
The coyote.
the coyote.
You could wear the coyote over your shoulders.
Just-
You want to?
Sure.
It's really soft.
You want me? I'll wear it. You should make it in one of those. We had a coyote. I don't know if we bought it or had it made into a hat.
Yeah, I'm gonna get. Well, I don't want to make this. This is my first one with a bow.
Yeah.
So
But yeah, you basically just open up the head
shooting
part.
a coyote with a bow is pretty crazy. Like the guy that did this was like, "You shot this with your bow," and I pulled up a call on a YouTube video, and the sucker came right under my stand. Feel the tail. It's so soft. Joss's grandma, when I got it back, I took it over to their house to show, and Joss's grandma wore it around her neck and took a picture. See, look at that. Now that's bougie.
Fucking bougie as shit over here. We look like we got money. Not a lot of
I
it.
look like
Not a lot. This is nice. This will keep you warm.
Michael's sitting at my bar
Yeah.
with my coyote around his neck. Hey, we look like we have money. The good thing is it's a coyote that's wild, and the bar I did myself, so none of this shit really cost me
With
anything.
recycled wood.
Labor.
Some of it.
Honestly, the 2x4s are the most expensive part because 2x4s are like fucking $8 a board now. They used to be like $2.
I'm not a 2x6.
Like, oh, COVID. Yeah. I had to get I think
Get it fucking right.
I had to get two 2x6s. I think 2 12-footers.
I kind of don't want to make another screwdriver, but I also don't want to exchange ice cubes or get new ones.
Why?
I don't know.
There's a slop sink by the ice.
Because I don't really trust you to talk by yourself into this.
I'll just stare at the camera. I'll just dead stare at the camera and be like, I haven't looked at it at all this entire time.
Really?
Well, a little bit.
Are you
so.
even centered in it?
I'm kind of off to the side, I would say. But the Jack Daniels sign or Jim Beam sign, I'm guessing, is right over my.
Guessing. I
left
mean,
shoulder.
you're looking right at yourself. You can tell.
I can't see that far.
You can't? Are you blind too?
Getting there.
Dude, you are.
It's bright lights.
I mean, you're walking towards the light right now. Inside's fucked
Start
up.
running pretty quick.
Oh, good lord.
I'm supposed to have glasses, but I was
Yeah,
down.
you're nearing the end. You turned 25, which means you
I'm
round up,
recording.
you're 30, which means you're basically dead.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like,
I
it's
should
over.
have my midlife crisis right now. And just
It's
go buy
literally
something
over.
fucking
You can
cool.
have a quarter life one. I think I'm having one, but
Well, I think that I'm doing all right.
you're
in
doing
that
just fine.
aspect, but it's just,
I just said we look like we have money, and it's all yours. You're doing just fine. Oh shit.
It's not even the money. It's not money though. Like that shit's from the fucking wild, and I did this myself, and this wasn't expensive.
But you could trade this.
Yeah,
It has
actually,
value.
It does.
Should I just say that? We look like we got value?
Yeah, we look like we mean something.
I look like I should just vodka on the rocks.
Yeah, dip the tail in there, suck it off the. Hello.
I want to do a cooking show too. How fun would that be?
No,
And
you
cook
gotta do the
venison,
thing-
Force people to force feed venison
This
down.
is what you gotta do. I saw a YouTube video of these guys that have to make desserts but get no recipe. So like, okay, you have to make brownies from scratch, but you get no recipe, and there's no box, no nothing. So these guys are like, I don't know, like flour, sugar, like eggs and chocolate, and they're like taking chocolate sauce and like dumping it into the flour, and it's like all nasty.
That would be fun. I love cooking shows, and I thought about doing like online culinary school during the pandemic.
I was like, do you hear that? I just looked away. I was like, what the fuck is that? It's the speaker still on.
Yeah, I know. That's why we put it over there. So
I
you
know,
kinda
but
had
all I
some
heard
noise,
was
yeah.
the voice, like the.
Yeah, I did get like suddenly get louder. Yeah,
And I thought it was like. I thought it was water.
it is like even that little
me
bit
leave.
has made this not feel as like uncomfortably quiet,
Yeah,
which is huge.
it is huge. See, I know how to set a fucking mood. Coyotes, light jazz.
I'm light jazz. What are we listening to, by the way?
We are listening to "I Will
I
Survive."
Will Survive. Yeah.
See, my ears work. My eyes
Yeah.
don't though. I'll be one of the deaf guys.
So, the cooking shows, but like I like. There's a new one on True TV. What?
None.
Well, I love. They had it. It's brand new. They did They bring in like a celebrity guest, and they bring in like one of their favorite fast food items. So they had Joel McHale on this Thursday, and they did he brought in a Portillo's hot dog, and 3 chefs have to recreate it, see
I've
if they
never
can
had
do
one.
it. They're good.
Are they?
Yeah, I
I
mean,
mean, we went to Dr. Dog that one time.
yeah, that wasn't good. I think. How long did that place last?
About as long as every other restaurant that's been in that location has
Yeah,
lasted.
nothing's there.
A couple months. That
Um,
Mexican restaurant was there for a while, but then I don't even
there
know
was
if
a
that's
Mexican restaurant there. I've also been away from here for a long time.
there. Me too.
Um,
I feel like I'm so out of the Franklin area now.
it's so nice.
Like I go
It's
over
so
there.
Nice.
Well, I go over there and I was like, "Oh, that's new." And they're like, "Yeah, it's been there for 2 months." I'm like,
The-
"What?" There's a Arby's now.
Really?
You know where Pantheon used to be?
The way we're talking about it sounds like we came from a town of 50. They're like, there's a fucking McDonald's.
Well, it's just
We have a
that's-
grocery store.
Well, you'd have to drive to Greendale to get to any of that shit, or
Yeah.
Oak Creek.
Yeah.
Franklin had a McDonald's, a George Webb's, and a Taco Bell.
And a Taco Bell and like Pizza Hut. That's it.
Domino's,
Culver's.
I worked there. Oh yeah,
But that's on the exact
okay, fine.
opposite,
There's a
yeah.
lot more, but whatever. That area, the downtown Franklin.
Yeah, downtown Franklin.
was
I always viewed though
garbage.
like that mall area, like that's basically Franklin.
Yeah, but now if
It's
there's an
not.
Arby's, that's a game changer.
Arby's is disgusting.
Get
Actually, it's
out.
not disgusting, but I've never.
Arby's and Chick-fil-A, I think, are like the top 2 fast foods. Just because they're shit, you can't make imitation roast beef.
Yeah, you can.
Well, not that good.
I
They got the meats. They got good
They
stuff.
got-
Their brisket? You never had their brisket.
no.
It's garbage, but it's good for drive-through.
I want. How about Chick-fil-A? I think hands down, one of the best. I wish there were like more chick. I don't eat fast food that much, but like I wish there were more chicken places around. Like people love. My brother loves Raising Cane's.
I've never had it.
Neither have I.
Which one?
Raising
Steven?
Cane's or Andrew.
Oh. Where does he live? By one? He lives where you live.
In Arizona. He
They have
was
him
there. Yeah.
Is he there now?
No, but
Saw him?
he drove to Illinois the other day to get Raising Cane's. I'm like, all right, it's not that good.
Really?
And then, but like a Popeyes or something like that. But Chick-fil-A, the only time I ever want Chick-fil-A is Sunday, and that's so many people though.
My pleasure.
My pleasure. And we're closed.
You guys
the day I
open
want.
on Sundays? No, my pleasure.
My pleasure.
Like what? That didn't even make sense. Yeah, I know, my pleasure.
Pleasure.
It's like, wow. This was easy.
They're efficient. They're efficient as fuck though. When
I know.
the few times I have gotten it, actually once in this pandemic, but like the line. By the way, I think Chick-fil-A and Culver's business has to have boomed during this pandemic because that line is stupid long at both those places.
Yeah.
Every day, but
McDonald's got shittier.
yeah.
I went there the other day and I felt disgusting.
Yeah,
And I felt gross.
Yeah, I never have a hankering for that kind of food really anymore. I like breakfast food. Like I want like a hash brown from there, but that's about it.
McChickens.
I'd rather just go to Chick-fil-A.
It's $1. You can get 8 McChickens.
Yeah, for like 2 sandwiches at Chick-fil-A.
No, for 1.
True.
It's
But no, like the Chick-fil-A line, they got people. It could be right now. It's -8 degrees outside right now. They would have 4 people dressed up as cows just outside, like, can we get your order? I'm like, hey, man, I'm still in the Pick and Save parking lot.
Yeah.
And he goes, we just want to get it ready. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, they're good shit.
And then, I mean, it's quick.
Uh-oh.
What are you on? You on number 12?
Probably close. Close to take a nap. What time does Super Bowl start? 5?
Oh, it's got to be earlier than that. 3 or 4, maybe?
I'm pretty sure it starts at 5.
I'm going to say 4.
I'm going to say 5.
Okay.
I'm going to say 4:30. 2.
Pick a time.
4:30.
Super Bowl.
You better do it for our time zone. Don't cheat.
5:30.
Fuck.
We're both off.
That's even better.
Damn, I thought it was earlier.
We're only staying until half at my parents' place because I got to go to work in the morning.
Yeah.
And on Sunday nights, I like to come home and just fucking chill before I go to bed. Like, I don't like, that's like one of my biggest pet peeves is going somewhere and coming home and having to go right to bed.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Yeah.
Especially now with a dog. Like, I like to sit on the couch, play with the dog for a little bit, like, get him all fucking not riled up, and then go to bed. Or, like, when I come home, I want to just
I agree. Just like
be here.
going to bed right away, you feel like you got no time to relax. And people would be like, oh, the sleeping's to relax, bro. Like, no, but I don't know I'm relaxing while I'm sleeping. Like, just kind of like sitting down and letting, like, your body just, I agree.
Last year, I was waking up like 6 times within 5 hours of sleep before work.
That's me every day.
It sucks.
I don't sleep.
Now I do it like probably 3 or 4.
Waking
times.
up?
Yeah. But I wake up, I look at the clock, and I go, all right, cool. I still got 3 hours left.
That is such a good feeling.
I still got 2 hours and 58 minutes left. And I just keep fucking going.
That
It is a good feeling.
When you wake up and you're like, I know I have. At what point are you like, fuck? Kind of like, I can go back to bed, but it's not going to be like a sufficient amount of time.
If I have 2 minutes or 1 minute, I still will lay back down.
Yeah. No, but like, we're in your head. So like, you wake up, it's like 3. You don't have to get up till
It's
6,
like
but you
15
wake
minutes.
up and mine's at like 45. Or I'm just like, fuck. I know where I'm going to wake up 3 more times in the next 45 minutes.
I just feel like my time in the morning is really valuable because I have to get up so early.
Yeah.
To start, and then I got to take care of the fucking dog.
I mean, you chose to get the dog.
I know. Not saying it in a bad way, but I do. So I wake up.
Are you telling my 4 listeners that you don't love your dog?
I love my dog more than I love myself. I'm just kidding. But I do. He's a good dog.
I like your dog more than you, too.
I think a lot of people do, and that's why I got him.
So you can get more friends?
No.
No?
So I can shoot stuff, and he can go and get it for me.
He was the perfect. When I came over last night and I didn't know everyone, or like he's the, and I told you that he's the perfect. Like I could just pretend not pretend. Like I just played with your dog until everyone was a little more like loose and whatever, and instead of just doing the awkward. Oh,
Hey,
what are you up to?
Yeah,
like,
how's school?
Oh, wait, where are you living? I'm like, do
graduated.
you care about
Like,
any of this?
How's your work? Like,
Yeah.
just stupid shit like that. Yeah.
No one cares.
That's how it always is. Or it's hard for me because people are like, oh, what do you do for work? Oh, I'm a steam fitter. Oh, cool. That's what you always get. Nobody has no fucking clue what a steam fitter
I would
is.
rather that than.
Well, yeah, because you don't get any more questions.
Yeah, just like then it's over
But
and you move on
then-
to something else. If I tell someone, like, even if like this is the only thing I do, but be like, oh, I have my own podcast or
Yeah.
show, or like, and then it's a million questions. I'm like, hey man, listen, obviously I would like you to listen, but I did not come here just to talk about
Yeah.
this, because then I feel like I'm just talking about myself the whole time and it gets old.
I need to like create a PowerPoint on my phone, and then anytime I run that thing, I can just like hold up my phone and be like, and swipe all the questions. Be like, here, you can just
Here,
take this.
what
I'll
do you
be
do?
over- I'll be over
Let me
here.
give you this presentation while I make myself a drink.
Yeah, like I'll be over there. Like, just go through it. Give me some feedback. Like, there's a comment section at the end, and go ahead and just say like, oh wow, this was great, or this is the worst idea ever, because I'm not talking to you.
Yeah, I couldn't. I think I'd rather have yours. We're just like, oh, okay, cool, and then just move on. Like, don't know what it is.
Yeah.
It's hit or miss.
But
They
it's
don't know what
almost
it is,
sucks
and then
'cause
they
it-
start asking questions. You're like, fuck. Now
Yeah.
I'm Steam Fitters for Dummies.
Well, no, and that's the hard part is that half the shit that I do is hard to explain to anyone that
Yeah.
doesn't know anything about construction work, or you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't know
That's
it's
why
just-
the easiest thing for me to always say is, "Oh, I'm a pipe welder."
We need to not do
And it's
those
way more than
conversations
that.
anymore. It's like, listen, just
Yeah.
like you show up with it. Like, if everyone like the name, hello, my name is. It should be hello, I do this, and that's it. Like, you can just
Yeah.
read it on their chest. If you want to bring something up, like, oh, and you guys match,
We all get
then you can
tattoos.
talk about it. Yeah, just like Steam Fitter on the forehead.
Yeah.
Please ask no questions.
Yep. Or a piece of blue tape right across your
Yeah, it
ass
doesn't need to
cheeks.
be tattooed. I was wondering what was digging into my neck. I kind of forgot this was around me.
Is there a claw on it still?
Yep.
Is there really?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
It's a nail.
I told him to keep the paws on there, and he cut the paws out. But because of COVID, it took like 7 months to get that fucker back. So I'm guessing it got gross.
There's 2 of them.
Let me see them. I've never seen that. I wonder what they look like.
Yeah. Like reaching over.
I've had this for so long, and I don't even. Oh, it's so warm. You're like radiating heat.
Thank you.
Luke does not like this thing very much.
Really?
Well, he wants
Luke's
it.
his dog.
What? Oh. Yeah.
What?
Luke is my dog.
Luke is your dog.
Holy fuck. Oh, that's the pad. That's the foot pad.
Yeah.
And then he did leave a little claw in there. Gross. Holy fuck, those are sharp. Who do you think trims coyotes' nails in the woods?
I always like.
The deer?
I think they just naturally
see?
get filed down from
Walking?
walking. Yeah.
You see where my arrow went in and out?
No. Oh yeah. It's a nice rip.
That's where it went in, that's where it went out. And then
Man, that was stretched on. That's how it always amazes me that, I mean, I get it. Like when we have, your
Years
girlfriend's
of
parents were
nails.
talking about trimming the dog's nails. Like,
yeah.
if these are wild animals, no one's trimming their nails for them. Like,
But it's like floors, and it hurts. And you got to think too, like wild animals aren't walking on hardwood.
yeah, no,
floor.
no, I get it. But for a
Yeah.
lot of times, like, it's not the end of the world for them. Or
Yeah, no, but it's just something, you know.
it's amazing the difference between
They're going to the spot.
like a
tomorrow.
house. Like,
Guess who's going with him? Luke might be going to the spa tomorrow.
really?
Yeah, his first spa date. Because I'm a bitch and I'm too scared to cut his nails because I did it once and I had to do it while I was sleeping and I was sweating like crazy.
Trying to cut his nails? Why? 'Cause you're afraid he's gonna like claw you, bite you?
No, I'm just scared that I'm going to fuck it up. And I don't think I did it right the first time anyways. Because you're supposed to file them and I'm like, bitch, I don't even do that
It's too much. That's the other thing.
I don't even do that to my own
People don't.
fingernails.
Yeah, I haven't legit cut my. I pick my nails. I like rip my nails.
Ugh, that bothers me. I don't like that.
When you rip them, or I'll go like this.
I can't.
And
bite
then
my
they come
nails.
off.
My nails are too thick.
I don't bite my nails.
I need to cut my nails.
I literally just rip them like
But
this.
my hands get so fucked. I can't do that. I can't rip them. Mine are way too thick to rip. There's no way.
Oh, the amount of times I've ripped nails, I'm like, oh, well, that's way more than I wanted to come off.
Yeah, and it'll like go up,
And then you're like, oh,
God.
and then it goes so deep that you're like, I can't rip that off. I have to wait.
Yeah.
And now you got something just hanging there. It's not a good process.
No.
But like if I see a long nail, it's never like I'm near a nail clipper that I'm like, oh, I can cut this. And there's something satisfying about kind of ripping it. But
have you ever ripped your hangnails off, or do you cut your hangnails off?
I've ripped everything off. Like I've probably personally cut my own nails less than 50 times in my life.
Really?
Yeah.
Jeez, you are disgusting.
I mean, look at them. My hands are fine.
I'm kidding.
Okay, it's probably more than that because when we were younger and our parents would like cut our nails.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
But me on my own.
I can't rip mine. I just can't do it. I cut mine probably once a week because they get so long so fast.
Really?
I'm a very protein-rich diet.
Do you? Yeah, I guess you do.
I do. I have a very good diet now.
Chicken tender. All right, walk me through a day of eating.
What I eat?
Okay,
In the morning?
walk me through what you used to eat at the
Okay.
apartment versus what you eat now with your girlfriend.
Okay, what I used to eat in my apartment is I would have like in the morning. I really wouldn't eat breakfast, and I still really don't eat breakfast. I just don't. It doesn't.
I don't
do
eat. I don't
anything
eat
for
till
me.
like 10, 12 anyways.
That's why, because I'm used to it for work. I get up at 5. I eat lunch at 10.
Is this
So
now?
that's my breakfast.
Is this now?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. I do the same thing.
But it was the same back then. I just didn't eat. So when I would come home from work, I would have probably some potato chips or whatever. This is my apartment. So I would eat some chips, and then I would fall asleep. I'd sleep from about 3 until about 6.
What was your 10 o'clock lunch though?
My 10 o'clock lunch would be whatever the gas station was serving that day. So it would be,
And a lot of it.
It would either be Lunchables, because I try to stay away from the sandwiches because a lot of times they were really shitty.
Yeah.
But a lot of the time too, Andrew, my roommate, he was working for Domino's. So he would get pizzas, and I would just buy a pizza and then split it up for my lunches. Meal planning.
Meal prep made easy.
Yep, 2 pieces.
Brought
fold
to you
them
by
over like this.
Domino's.
You take
All
2
right.
pieces, you put the toppings together, and then you throw them in a Ziploc bag, and then you can microwave it better. And then all the stuff melts together, but you just eat it all in one.
Okay, so we got lunch is either meal prep Domino's or gas station Lunchables.
That's how it was.
And then
And
you
then
would
for
come
dinner-
home, potato chips, nap, dinner.
Nap, wake up, and I'd be like, fuck, what am I going to do? So I would go to Sendix, which is the Sendix
The
to
Sendix
go,
on the go,
and I
yeah.
would see what they had for whatever the fuck I
What
could
is that
throw in my air fryer.
Okay, you'd have what?
Whatever I could throw in my air fryer, pretty much. So
So-
I'd get like frozen wings or frozen French
The
fries.
chicken nuggets that
Yep.
you and I murdered a
But
bag of once.
they had those meal deals that I always got too.
Yeah, those aren't bad.
Those
where
were
it's like a
good.
meatloaf or a...
Yeah, it was like, like a rotisserie chicken with like
But
beans
also
and rice and
feeds supposed to be like a family of 4, and you're
Yeah.
knocking it down in one night.
no. So then I could do that for lunch.
Okay.
Like the next day or whatever. But in the last stretch of things, when I was moving out, I really got into those little Totino's pizzas from 7-Eleven. They're tiny.
yeah.
But they're delicious. And in the air fryer, it's like the best pizza ever.
You know what good pizza now is? We go to Costco and you get these things, naan bread, mini naans.
Yeah.
Put your oven to like 450 and just you put any pizza topping you want. You just make mini pizzas.
We did that
I would
here.
crack an egg on it in just 10 minutes. I'm like, this is like a breakfast. It's
Yeah.
perfect.
I've never had a naan before until I moved in here with her. And it was
Okay.
like,
They're good.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
We made pizzas. But-
Okay, what do you eat now though?
Now,
Also, by the way, we should add usually how many beers a night?
I would say maybe like 4.
Give or take.
4 beer if I'm drinking beers.
Yeah. Plus a whiskey.
Yeah. But that's not, I wouldn't say that's every day.
No.
I would say 4. I would say I don't drink whiskey okay, so this is how it usually goes. I come home from work and I'll be like, all right, I'm having a beer because I just want to chill. So I drink a beer and then I usually sit on my phone for a minute. and
See,
then
dude,
I'm
I'm literally
dozing off on
I'm
the
ripping
couch.
my nail now.
That's gross. But I end up falling asleep on the couch. And then I wake up. And then I usually have some shit I got to do around here. So then I'll do that. And then I usually have a beer with dinner. And then I'll have like 2 beers while we watch a movie or something.
Yeah.
It's healthy beers. They're good for you.
Yeah, that's it.
It's light.
That's a good mindset.
Yeah. That's why I haven't gotten COVID yet, because I fucking kill it with everything else.
Yeah, that's it. All right, so now
Nice.
you go from gas station. Let's put it this way: no breakfast, gas station lunch, potato chips snack.
Oh, how many beers a day at my apartment or now?
The apartment.
Oh, that's a different story.
Yeah, we're still on what you did in a normal day at the apartment.
Okay, I thought we were going back to the now I'm a homeowner and I'm living with somebody.
No, we'll get there. I just how many beers do you have a day when you're in your apartment?
Too many.
Okay. Plus, gas station lunch, Sendik's on the go, Totino's pizza. Okay, great. Now, what is your... Okay, let's put it this way. You're at the bottom here of you could just remove one of those meals and you could say you're eating healthier.
I don't know if I'm at the bottom. But notice how the only vegetables I had was if I got Supreme Totino's pizza.
Exactly. Yeah, it's the little diced up you got half a black olive.
Well, I had a lot of tomatoes because pizza sauce.
Where's the trash?
I ate a lot of... I have to pee really bad.
Oh, we'll end this. We'll end this when we're done. When you're done, tell me how you've improved your diet.
All right, let me get to it then. So my new diet now that I moved in here and my girlfriend moved in with me, we eat really good. She never used to cook at her house because she lived with her parents. So
Yeah.
her mom is a great cook and they would always be cooking, but she kind of watched her learn from her or some shit. I don't know who the fuck she learned from, but it's good as
It's
hell.
working, yeah.
And I'm fine with that. It's really not hard to beat what I ate before, so. But now
Well, you weren't cooking,
have,
you were microwaving.
we always have chicken and rice and she
vegetable?
makes broccoli every time we eat dinner. And then I have a salad every day too. Every meal.
Holy shit.
I have a salad, broccoli, it's chicken, rice. That's our main, that's the
yeah.
go-to what are we going to do for dinner? Okay, we're going to do that.
Oh, yeah.
Tacos a lot.
You guys
a lot
are
of
eating
pasta.
your meal prepping bodybuilder
Yeah.
on a budget.
Well, that's me.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at me. I mean,
Yoked.
yeah, it's weird.
Okay, so that's dinner. What are you still doing for lunches? Because I don't feel like
lunches,
that's leftovers.
Nope. Well, sometimes if there is.
Ooh, no, I was
We're
here
only
once.
cooking for 2.
Yeah.
So there's usually not a ton of leftovers, and if there is, I take them. But we always have deli meat on standby. So I usually have turkey and ham, or I switch it up. So sometimes I have pepperoni, salami, whatever. So last week, I had turkey and salami, and pepper jack cheese, and mayo with a little bit of pepper.
Oh.
Jam that sucker in a Ziploc, and then Cheez-Its as a side.
I love how proud you are that you're making your own lunch.
No, I don't make it. She makes it. I don't even make any of the food.
Man owns a house, still has his lunch pack for him.
Whatever. That's the best way to do it.
Yeah, no, go for it.
But some Cheez-Its and usually a couple waters go in my lunchbox. And
I'm proud of you. That's way better.
Yeah.
Yet you're still shitting 4 times in 45 minutes. So
That was
That's
just this
just-
morning.
yeah,
and
that
that
was
was
this morning.
now everyone's going to listen to this and Josh is going to be like, what the fuck? She's like, I don't want to hear about this.
you shitting 4 times in 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Or it's going to make
actually-
it sound like all she does is cook for you.
No. She does a lot of other things. She's my emotional support animal.
You just call your girlfriend an animal?
A beautiful one.
I'm going to clip that right there and throw that one right on Instagram.
No, it's cool. It's fun. We have fun.
Say that with a smile on your face.
I was.
Oh,
I was
that's
getting
cool.
emotional.
That's
I was
fine.
trying not to
I'm just
cry.
like, oh,
Michael, I
yeah.
was trying not to cry.
You're staring at your drink like I'm questioning every decision I just made.
No, I'm trying not to cry. See? Now we just sound like squeaky brakes.
All right, yeah. If we're just making noises, we need to end this.
Good, because I got to pee so bad.
Thank you for doing this, buddy. This was fun. I think we could do this one again. I like this setup. This is fun. This is easy. I still have yet to do one in the garage, but we'll figure it out.
It's gonna be weird because I feel like I'm just gonna be staring like this the whole time. Cause I looked at the camera like once.
That's fine. I mean, this is just us having a conversation. It's not like we're having it to the microphones.
Mm.
We'll figure it out.